sunshines. They call me Chula. Hello and welcome to my channel, Hooked on House Plants. All right, y'all, so I got some chores to do today, and yes, y'all coming with me. You coming along with me because I need some company and I need some motivation to do what I have to do because I really don't feel like doing it, but I have to. So first though, before we get started, I want to show you my fry deck. And I'm showing you my fry deck because I just up potted her. Well, I didn't just do it. It's been about 2 weeks ago. I had her in a container like this, but it was probably about 2 inches smaller, or a size smaller. And already she has rewarded me with another leaf. So she just lost one. So now she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she is working on number 7. So this time I put her in a little bit of a more chunky mix. In my experience caring for this plant, she does not like to dry out. And I feel like sometimes in some cases that's when they start to lose leaves, because it's almost like they're saying, okay, I'm not getting enough water, so I'm gonna have to slowly get rid of leaf after leaf to conserve the moisture, if you understand what I'm trying to say. That's just my theory. So I find that she hangs on to her leaves more when I keep her her reservoir with water. So the most that I'll go is maybe a day before I refill. So I think that that's how she prefers to be. And I'm going to insert some pictures of how the roots looked when I took her out of her other pot. They were like really healthy and robust looking. So I will insert those pictures so you can see. But I just wanted to show you this beauty. You go, girl. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fry deck. Okay. So now, y'all, I have a couple of new plants that I need to pot up. And I have 2 that I need to repot. Now, these are new plants that you all have not seen. And I'm going to put some in pon and leca. I'm going to start using them both together because I feel like if I add leca, it will kind of stretch the pon out, and maybe just provide just a little bit more aeration in the pond. So I have to clean it. I don't have to clean it, but that's just what I choose to do. And I'm going to show you why. I've been ordering this from Amazon. This is it's not really even pond. It's just called Decorative Stones. And what does it even have in it? I have to look on the website, but or I'll put it on the screen. But anyway, this is what I've been using lately for my plants that I have in, or that I want to put in semi-hydro. I get this from Amazon. This is a little 3-pound bag. I think it was maybe like what, $7 or $8. I'll link it just in case anyone is curious or would like to try it. So because I use this, I do have to use fertilizer, definitely with the plants that I have in this particular substrate because it doesn't have any fertilizer in it. So I don't know if you all can see that, but do y'all see that this is why I like to rinse it, because I just, I know some people don't feel like it's necessary, but in my case, I guess I just want to give my plants the best starting point as possible. So that's why I choose to rinse it and get all that residue and dirt off of it. So there's that. And then I also have this bag of leca. This is the kind that I've been buying. I also will link this down in the description box. I also got this from Amazon, and it don't say what size bag this is, but it's a nice little amount. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you all along with me. Yes, y'all gotta come too. And I want to show you how I'm going to rinse my pond and leca. I actually will insert also a video. It's a short that I made quite a while ago of the pond rinser that my husband so lovingly made for me. That is what I will be using today to clean my pond and leca. All right, so come on y'all, get up, you gotta come with me. Let's go. To the left, to the left. Okay y'all, it's kind of windy out here today. I hope y'all can hear me okay. So this is the pond rinser. As you can see, I have the pond-like substrate on the left and the leca balls on the right. So I have this hose. I'm going to have it on the, let's see, the full setting. And here we go. So y'all going to start to see all the dirty water that comes off. I'm kind of in the shade, so you may not be able to see it, but it's definitely a lot of dirt. Ooh, y'all. And residue. Y'all see that? How dirty that water is? So yeah, this is why I rinse my pond and leca. Y'all, look how windy it is. Woo! Yep. All right, y'all, I'm gonna finish this up and head on back inside. I'll meet you in there. Ooh, y'all. All right, I'm back. That was some work, but we got it done together. All right, so this is where I put my pond. Nice and clean. And this is the container that I have my leca in. Okay, it looks like coffee, don't it? Before you grind it. All right, so let me show you the plants that we are going to be working with today. All right, so, I always have to see for myself what the height is. I know a lot of you have the Polyneura, the inner variegated, outer, the regular one, the Jasminka, this and that. So I've never had a Polyneura. So I kind of like the look of it. I mean, I can't say that I was really drawn to this particular Hoya, but Since on Etsy, I saw two cuttings that were really reasonable. And so I decided to see what all the hype is about. So I have two cuttings. This is the outer variegated, and this is, I couldn't find the little tag. Wait, let me see if this is it. I had another tag, but this says Polynura Splash, so I'm assuming that that's what this one is. So both cuttings obviously came with two leaves. So I decided that I'm going to pot them up together. I thought that that would be cute. So I've had these cuttings for probably about a week, and I know this doesn't have a lot of roots, but I'm gonna take the chance and pot it up. And then this is the splash, because I think they'll be okay. So I've decided that I'm gonna put these in leca and pond. Unfortunately, I do not have a self-watering pot that's small enough, so I'm gonna take a risk and go with no drainage. So this is small enough, I feel, and it will allow me to keep an eye on the roots. So I'm going to go in with leca at the bottom to form, like, I guess a reservoir of sorts, and see how it goes. So maybe more than that. So I'm gonna put about that much leca on the bottom. I don't know if you all can see that. And then I'm gonna go in with some of the, I'm just gonna call it pond. Okay. So that's kinda, so I put it up this high because it doesn't have hardly any roots. So I think I'm gonna do it like, how I wanna do this. Maybe like this, maybe one facing one way and one facing the other. I think that'd be cute. Look, if I can get them to, wait a minute, y'all. Okay. I hope these will be okay. Cause they, they were cuttings, but they weren't the cheapest cuttings. And shoot, the Jasminka is gorgeous, but that thing is costly. Okay. So I won't be getting no Jasminka. I'm happy with these two. So let's see. I'm about to show y'all in a minute what I'm doing. It's hard getting these situated. So because the root system is so small, I'm probably, the leca and pond, obviously, since I just rinsed it, is wet. But since it's been in water, I'm gonna have to fill it up kind of high just to make sure that the roots can get the water. So that's how I have it potted up. And so yeah, I probably will fill the water up to about here. And like I said, I'll be able to keep a good eye on the root system since it is in this clear vessel, and I will keep you updated. So this is the Polynura, I guess outer variegated, and the splash. So of course I want to know your thoughts in the comments. I know a lot of you have some type of Polynura. Some of y'all got all of them. So let me know. Let me know if this is a good idea. I mean, it's done anyway. But if you're growing yours in pond, if they're easy to care for, because I don't know, from what I've seen, I kind of get like mixed feelings about the polyneura. Seem like some, you know, most people that I watch, they say that it's an easier Hoya. I don't hear them complain too much, but I do hear some say that it hasn't been easy for them. So I'm curious to know what you all think. And I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have it directly underneath the grow light. Okay, so that is number one. She looking cute. See, you got a friend. You can talk to your girl. Hey girl, how you doing? Okay, so that is the first one. Just making sure it's down in there good. Okay, so now I want to show you the other Hoya cutting that I got. This is the, y'all look, is that cute or what? This is the ETS 10, I think, Splash. But it's so cute. It is so cute. Like, I love those little leaves. I love the splashing. I got this one from the same seller, the same Etsy seller that I got the polyneuras from. So this one really has a nice little root system. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. I'm gonna start with a leca base. Out like that, if y'all can see. And go in with a little bit of the the pond. So see, this is kind of what it's looking like on top of the pond. Okay, so I'm gonna finish filling it up. I wanna know what y'all think about semi-hydro. I wanna know how many of my plant fam members grow or use semi-hydro. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, to each his own. You know, some people swear by potting mix. Some people swear by leca. Some people, you know, you get the drift. So yeah, I want to know down in the comments, you know, what is your preferred growing substrate for your plants and why? And also, I don't know if you all noticed, but there is, you know, I don't even know if it's new or not, but I'm just now seeing it. But on YouTube, they have this well, I know the community tab has always been there, but they have it where your subscribers can post pictures and of their plants and things that they want to share. So I don't know if you all saw my post, but I want to invite you to share. Like, I want to see y'all plants. I want to see what y'all growing. You know, y'all see my plants. Well, I want to see some of y'all. So remember that that's there, and that you can post some pictures of your favorite plants or some plants that you're like really proud of right now. I would love to see them. So remember that that's there, okay? All right, so she is done, y'all. That's what she's looking like. Now her root system is a little bit more advanced. So I'll probably just maybe do halfway for her. So this is the ETS 10 splash. So I will keep you updated on both of these. Well, I have one more. I'm kind of on the fence, y'all, about what I want to do with this cutting. Okay, so I told y'all that I have been really, really loving Scindapsus. And my next video will probably be showing you my little collection. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you this one because I feel like I need to do something with it. This is called the Mayari or Mayari. I think that's probably how it's pronounced. But this is how it came to me. It came with this little, a new leaf coming up, and it just has a node, and that is it. And I've had this for like almost 2 weeks, and it's done nothing. Like that little node has not activated. So I think I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? I might have to wait on this one because I'm gonna put this in, what am I gonna put this in? I'm gonna put this in potting mix. And I don't think that I have a planter that's small enough for this one. So I might have to wait. I have to look around and see what I got. But I do want to go ahead and pop this, do something with this, because I don't want it to rot. And as you can see, it's already getting this, it's just soft a little bit, but I don't want it to rot. I mean, this little cutting was not cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna pop this one up. I might have to do it off camera, obviously, because I gotta find something small enough to put it in. But yeah, I am going to pop this one up, and I'll let you all know. I'll keep you updated on the progress. All right. So I think that's all for the plants that I want to put in semi-hydro. So now I want to show you, this is one of the newer Scindapsus that I have. I think this is the Rubicon, and also got this from an Etsy seller. But the reason why I want to go ahead and I feel like I need to look at the roots, because it came to me very moist, very wet. And so I just want to make sure that the roots are okay, and I want to put it in a different mix and in a self-watering setup. So that's what we're going to do right now. Because I'm unprepared and don't have anything to put the dirt in, I'm just going to put it in this pot. Okay, so I want to show y'all, because you know I'm always on the hunt for a different substrate. Like, I'm always willing to try different substrates. So I saw this one caught my eye on Amazon. Now, I've never used it before, but it's called Imperial Roots, and it just look high end, okay? It just look fancy, okay? Look, it got the gold letters, and look at the design on the bag. Like, I'm just like, okay, Imperial Roots, and you better deliver. I'll link this one down in the description as well. But like I said, I've never used it, okay? This is my first time. So this is called Imperial Roots Premium Potting Mix. It says it's ideal for tropicals, aeroids, and indoor potted plants, okay? But listen to the ingredient list, the ingredients. Wait a minute, it says premium ingredients, okay? So there is a difference between just ingredients and premium ingredients. All right, so coconut husk, coconut coir, y'all know what I'm talking about. worm castings, compost, biochar, my, I can't never say this word, mycorrhizal fungi, okay, pumice, and calcined clay. Okay, I think this bag, this is just a 4-quart bag. I think it was like $17 or $18, but when I saw those ingredients, I was like, okay, okay. It says that it has, some of the benefits are balanced hydration, prevents compaction and oversaturation, no more hydrophobic soil, superior aeration, ensures air circulation for healthy root growth, good drainage, prevents root rot, so forth and so on. So of course they're not sponsoring me or anything. Like I said, I just saw this on Amazon and I felt like I wanted to give it a try. So that's what I'm gonna put the Rubicon in, and I gotta see how big the root system is before I decide what size self-watering pot I want to use. All right, so I should have on gloves, but I don't. So we gonna see what these roots is looking like, y'all. Yeah, see, I'm already seeing root rot at the bottom. You can kind of, some of the roots have came off. I don't know if y'all can see that. Well, these look healthy, but you see all that? You see all that? It's like, So, yeah, I'm glad I decided, and this is what the root system is looking like. Now, it is in a plug. So I'm going to what was that? I hope that wasn't a root. Yeah, I think that was a whole root. Let me see if I can very carefully. Yeah, it's easy to peel off. Yep, see how easy that's coming off? And it's not even damaging the roots. Let me know how y'all feel about Scindapsus. If y'all love them. It's so many varieties, like I didn't even realize. Look, I just had, actually I had the Exotica, but it didn't make it. And I had, the one that I had it for quite a while. I can't remember what happened to it. It seemed like it got dry rot or something. So I did get another one. But yeah, that was the ones that I would see the most. It's like the Exotica, the Argyraeus. I see the Silver Lady a lot, and some other varieties. But lately on y'all channels, y'all just been getting fancy. Like it be all these different types of Scindapsus, and I'm like, okay. All right, so that was pretty easy. Y'all see how easy I got that plug off without damaging the roots too much. So what's left of the root system, it looks pretty good. I always very gently kind of pull on the roots, you know, to see if any more will come off, because if they're healthy, they shouldn't slough off too easy. Okay, so this is what we're left with. Okay, so I am gonna go with the smaller one. I'm gonna go with this size. I have this size too, but I feel like the root system is kind of small, so I'm gonna use this one. So of course I have a wick. Y'all already knew how Chula does it. Pull it on up through. Get my little scooper. We're gonna see what Imperial Roots is doing. what it's looking like. Okay, Imperial Roots. Y'all, Imperial Roots done came through. Okay, that looks very good. Okay, so let me show y'all. Look like it has, oh, that must be the, I'm thinking it looked like tree fern fiber, but I think that's just the cocoa coir. So, yeah, let me put a little bit in my hand so y'all can see better what it's looking like. Okay. I'll put on the screen. It seems like I have heard good things about the biochar, if I'm saying it correctly. I think that kind of helps prevent root rot, but you know, I gotta look that up again. Because I'm thinking it's some type of charcoal. I don't know. But I know charcoal is supposed to help prevent root rot. So I always put a little bit of this systemic in the new plants. Sprinkle just a little. So that's kind of what it's looking like. Okay, so then we gonna just plop minced Rubicon right on down in there. On second thought, y'all might want to wait before y'all run out and buy Imperial Roots until I get back with you on how the plants are doing that are in it. But okay, so, but I'm liking the way it's looking now. It doesn't, it says ahead, did it say pumice? It don't have a whole lot of, it's not like, what am I trying to say? It's not like super chunky. It's like right in the middle. If y'all understand what I'm trying to say. I hear Phoebe girl scratching on the door. And I'm definitely not letting Miss Fanta out here, because she would be up on the table, knocking over stuff. Then she'd be getting all up in my face. That little kitten is something else, I'm telling you. If you all don't know who I'm speaking of, you gotta watch my last video where I introduced our new little kitty, Fanta May. Look, y'all, I'm so silly. I don't know why sometimes I think of names just because of how something looks. Like, I be calling her, it's like Fanta just looked like she should have a last name, if that makes sense. So I asked my husband, my poor husband, but he's silly too. I asked him if he feel like her name should be Fanta Mae Collins or Fanta Mae Hollingsworth. I don't know why, what motivates me to think of stuff like that. And he gonna say she look more like a Hollingsworth. So that's her name, y'all. Fanta Mae Hollingsworth. That is her full name. Now Phoebe don't have a last name yet. But I don't know, something about Fanta makes me just want to make me feel like she need to have a last she need to have a last name. Y'all hear Phoebe barking. Okay, so let me use my little stick to very gently just kind of make sure there's no gaps. It looks pretty good. I gotta hurry up. This video is longer than what I planned on it being. Okay, Phoebe girl. Okay, so that is what the Rubicon is looking like. I don't know if y'all can see that, see the substrate, but looks pretty good. We'll see It has some premium ingredients, so it better be as good as it's saying. Okay, so this is the outer pot, and voila, the Rubicon, y'all. Wait, hold on. Let me go get Phoebe because she just not gonna stop barking. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Since Phoebe was barking and being sassy, I told her she gotta say hi. Say hi, Reedy Lou. Say hi, Reedy. Okay, so there's Phoebe. Like I said, I can't let Fanta out because she would just, it would be a disaster. All right, so we done with the Rubicon. Now, this is the last one, y'all. Okay, so y'all remember this? Well, I know it's looking crazy. It got a gangster lean. It got a gangster lean. This is the Mojito. And, you know, I love this plant, but I'm just not with this. I don't like how this is looking. So I'm going to repot this, but here is the thing. I told y'all, you know, of course, who doesn't like a full, luscious looking plant? So I told you all that I didn't want to cut it just yet. So let me show y'all a little trick. It's not a trick. I mean, it's not a, but this is, ooh. But this is what I do to make my plants look fuller. Okay, so I just got this one and I'm just like so happy with how full this Mojito came. I got this from an Etsy seller. And so I'm gonna pot them up together. Okay, I'm gonna pot them up together so they be looking like my tricolor red spot over there. So yes, that's what we about to do. So where's my little pot? I need to hurry up. So this one looks really healthy. I've had this one about a week. It's been separated from the other plants, but it looks very healthy. And like I said, I want to pot it up with the other one. So y'all wear gloves. Don't be like me. I need to have on gloves, but I don't. I don't like how gloves be feeling on my hands sometimes, especially when I'm trying to repot. So, you know, if you like me, just make sure you wash your hands good. Which y'all, that's what y'all should be doing anyway. Look, whether you repot plants or not, you should be washing your hands good. You know, just a little fun fact about me. I used to work as a certified nursing assistant. And I've worked in I've worked in nursing homes. I have worked at a hospice, but that was when I was in Ohio. That was a long time ago. And I've done home health care or home health aid work. But that was always like the first thing that you learn is that good hand washing is the best preventative when it comes to germs and things like that. But not only that, but just washing your hands for a sufficient amount of time to make sure that you're getting all the germs and things off your hands. And so when I was doing my class to get certified, we learned that you're supposed to do this too, to get the fingernails underneath the fingernails. And, you know, y'all, that's you would think that that's a no-brainer for most people, but some people, I hope I don't offend anyone, but some people are just, they're nasty. Like they don't, I cannot tell you how many people I have seen walk right up out the bathroom without washing their hands. And I'm just like how can you? Like how could, but you know, I know a lot of people have problems and stuff and you know, but it's like hand washing is like simple and it can do so much with preventing germs and disease. Y'all see this COVID thing. I mean, I know that was an airborne thing, but you know, still proper hand washing. Okay, so this is, I'm not too sure if, I mean, the roots look pretty good. Like I said, I like to kind of pull on them to see. I'm doing it gently, y'all. I might not look like it, but I am. And so the rest of these roots look pretty good. Okay, so now I'm trying to think what, I think I'm gonna put them in. This may not be big enough. I have to see what, you know what, I have another container over there that may be a little bit better. Okay, so let me see what these roots are looking like. So this is the one that I already had. Y'all, I got a whole potting mat. So why am I not using it? Just lazy. Okay, yep. This one has a pretty good root system too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, ooh. See how that mix is just falling right off. Yeah, so the roots on this one looks pretty good. As you can see, the wick is caught all up in there. That happens a lot. Okay, so that's what this root system is looking like. This is the Mojito that I already had. So let me get up and get this other pot. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this one. This is what the inner pot looks like. I think they'll both fit nicely in there. So I want to reuse this wick. So I'm gonna very gently, ooh, some of the root, some pieces of the root came off. Okay, so let me hurry up. How do I want to do this? This one you can loop it through and do it like this, but I think I'm gonna do it different because I want to make sure, well, they both have pretty good roots. I guess I'll do it this way. Okay, so let me get the imperial roots. Okay, let me see. Let me show y'all. Okay, so pull the wick up. It's kind of dirty. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's the wick. And I'm gonna add some systemic. All right, so I actually probably could go with a bigger pot, but you know what? What I actually needed was a deeper pot. That's what I really need for this plant, but this is all I got for right now. I know y'all cannot see what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how I want to configure. I think like that'd be good. Okay, so now I'm going to start filling it up. I'm probably, which I really didn't want to do, I'm gonna have to put a stake in here because I can tell this little piece over here is not gonna act right. It's gonna be, look, doing the gangster lean again. Okay. I'm about to show y'all in a minute what I'm doing over here. What? Why this little piece gotta be ignorant? Just why? Why? I'm definitely gonna have to stake it, cause this little piece over here is not gonna do right. Come on now, you making me look bad on camera. You making me look like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let me see. I'm almost done, y'all. All right, so that's what we got. This is what we got. Like I said, I'm gonna have to, some of the roots is coming out the side. I'm gonna have to stake it. Or you know what? I might have to do a switcheroo. I think I really want this in a deeper pot. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just leave it in this one or put it in a deeper pot. But this is the finished result. The next time you see it, it may be looking a little bit different. I might put it in a different pot. Because I feel like if I put it in a deeper pot, I won't have to stake it. And I really don't want to stake it. All right, so that is the Mojito for now. But you can see how much fuller it is instead of that one long stalk that I had. So let me know if y'all have the Mojito. I know I've seen the Mojito in some of your collections, but let me know how you feel about Syngonium, because not everybody, you know, likes Syngonium, but I do. I think that they are beautiful plants. They can get a little crazy, you know, the growth pattern, they just be all over the place. Like the one that I have outside, that thing has really taken off. But I love Syngonium. So yes, I will keep you updated on all of these repots. The Mojito, the Repotting Scindapsus, y'all, I have a really, really beautiful one that I am so excited to share with you. But that's for the next video. But that's the Repotting, and then we have the EPS 10 Splash in semi-hydro, as well as the Polynura sisters. Okay, all right, y'all. So thanks for hanging with me, keeping me company. I also will keep you updated on this little cutting to let you know what I actually did with it and how it's doing. But thanks for hanging with me, keeping me company while I'm doing my chores. And remember, you know, put on this video to encourage you to do your own chores, because you know you got chores. You know you got plant chores. So don't sit up there and act like you ain't got nothing to do, because you know you do. So put Chula on, and we, you know, to keep you company, all right? To provide some motivation while you're doing your own plant chores, all right? So if you like this video, of course, I would love to have you as a member of my plant family. So please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as well as check me out on Instagram. And guess what, y'all? I am also on TikTok now. Yes, your girl is stepping up in the world. I'm just kidding. Yes, I am on TikTok now. I don't know if I will post the link today. If I don't, definitely for the next video. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you once again for being here. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. And until the next time, hooked on houseplants, y'all. Bye. Mwah. Take care.